Welcome to the Power Lunch Podcast, your midday dose of boldness, brilliance, and a little bit of badassery. I'm Amy Souza, here with my powerhouse co-hosts, Tracy Muntz and Lisa Carmichael, and we're coming in hot to shake things up. Each week, we dish out bite-sized, high-impact conversations on business, health, purpose, wealth, and the wild, beautiful chaos in between. Whether you're building your dream, rebooting your story, or just catching your breath, this is your space to get grounded, inspired, and reignited. This isn't just another podcast, it's your power move. Let's go.
You guys hear that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, little impromptu visit with Susan Ryan, running into you at the library, putting you in the hot seat.
Yes, you are.
Well, let's talk about the Power of 100 Eagan for a few minutes.
That would be fabulous. I'm very excited. We're coming up not that long now on our very first meeting. It's very exciting.
Can you explain a little bit about what Power of 100 is and then how it's specifically Eagan? So that way, then our listener, if they've never heard of it.
Yeah, there's Power 100 groups all over the place, and they have different recipes for their groups, men, women combined, doesn't matter. The idea is that if you have 100 women, specifically for our group, and they each give $100 to a charity that they vote on together, then that charity gets $10,000, which is really exciting for the charity. My $100, if I sent it to them, would be like, but that's nice. But if I give them $10,000, they're like, woohoo! Right? So there are several Power 100 groups in the Twin Cities Metro, but there wasn't one in Eagan. And so a small group of us decided that we should have one in Eagan. And so we have created the Power of 100 Eagan Women.
And who would join the Power of 100 Women in Eagan?
Women.
Oh, women. Start there. Okay. Who are you trying to attract?
A woman who believes that the charities that support our community are important and they need our support. It's really a giving circle. It's a philanthropic adventure, and we're just trying to help out.
So I'm a woman listening to this podcast. Do I just show up on that day? How do I get involved?
My best suggestion would be that you go to our website, which is power100egan.com, and sign up to be a member.
Okay.
We're only meeting twice a year. So, and the meeting format is an hour of social time where you get to connect with other women that are like you or not like you. And then an hour to hear from 3 charities, vote, pay, get your receipts, and we're done. And we're only doing that twice a year. So we're looking for a commitment of 4 hours a year and $200 out of your pocketbook.
How do you choose the nonprofits? Or how, as a nonprofit, I'm sitting here listening to this podcast going, oh, this is great. I want $10,000.
Absolutely. We would love to have lots and lots of nonprofits apply. Again, on our website, you can apply to be considered for this opportunity. We have a team of volunteers from the group that have agreed to be our selection committee. They're going to be using a rubric, which basically gives them a numerical scale to judge 10 different topics about that application. And the top 3 scores are the 3 that get selected to present. The 3 present at the meeting. The membership then votes on which one they have the most affinity for. And the one with the most votes gets the $100 checks.
Do you have to be a nonprofit serving Eagan?
It is definitely going to be to your advantage. That's part of the rubric. You'll get a lot of points if you are serving Eagan. But most of the nonprofits that serve Eagan also support areas around Eagan.
The Eagan in Dakota County.
Okay.
Yeah. Dakota County is if you're serving Dakota County, you're serving Eagan. So we're pretty much looking at Eagan and the surrounding communities.
So as a nonprofit, you get 5 minutes to speak and tell all the ladies in the room about your nonprofit. Once all 3 nonprofits have spoken, then you're going to have a little ticket
in your little pouch that you walk in when you register, and you're going to put your ticket in the basket. Somebody's going to walk around and collect it. And that's how the nonprofit's chosen to walk out the door with the $10,000.
Wonderful. So if I am a soccer mom, I can be part of it. If I'm a business owner, I can be part of it. If I'm a school teacher, I can be part of it.
Yeah.
So there's no prerequisite to being a part of the 100 other than you're a woman and you have $200 and 4 hours of time. Those are your prerequisites.
You don't even have to live in Eagan to be a member of Power of 100 Eagan.
I'm sorry, you do have to.
You don't.
You
Don't have to. Yeah. We've got women from all around the area.
Who want to support Eagan because Eagan is at their heart.
Okay. Easy days.
It really is. And friendships have formed from it. People who are wanting to be generous, who want to donate, but don't know who to donate to. They get together in that room twice a year. And all of a sudden they start recognizing people and start doing things together because they have a common bond.
Right.
Yeah. And there are so many nonprofits in our community that, for myself owning the magazine, I didn't know about. Able to support these nonprofits in so many different ways. It's been a great experience.
Okay.
Susan, would you come back to the podcast closer to October when the next Power of 100 is so we can hear a report how the first event went?
Would love to.
We would love to have you. And keep in mind, the founding 100 ends at the first meeting. So if you want to be a
founding member, you need to be signed up.
Okay, so what?
Last night, they had like 62 ladies signed up. What's the number now?
It's not quite that high, but close. Yes, 50.
So why would I want to be a founding member? What's the advantage to me being one of the founding 100s?
It just means that you are in it from the start. You're showing that your support, that you care about the Eagan community and the members of our community right from the start. There may be some bonuses along the way for founding members, but our steering committee hasn't exactly defined those yet.
You get a members only. Got it.
Oh, maybe a sticker.
Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in. I know this wasn't a 20-minute, but I just really, really appreciate you popping in. I'm sure we'll put everything into the show notes and make sure that people get all the information that they're looking for. But this sounds like a beautiful way of giving back to the community of Eagan, but also creating that community in Eagan of women that support other women. So speaking of, do you have to be a woman nonprofit to apply?
No.
Okay.
Any
nonprofit
that serves Eagan and the
communities.
communities around Eagan is eligible.
Lovely. I think I asked all the questions that I think I would be asking on the other side of this.
If only we had video. It was fun to see your mind work.
Yeah. Most of the time my eyeballs are up and then
No, it was good. Thank you.
Recording?
We are done.
Okay.
Thank you. That's it.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Let's go.
Thank you so much for joining us for today's episode. If something we shared sparked a new idea, gave you a fresh perspective, or simply made you feel seen, we'd love for you to pass it on. Share this episode with a friend, a colleague, or a fellow powerhouse woman who's walking her own journey. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe so you'll never miss an episode. Until next time, keep showing up, keep rising, and remember, there's no ceiling you can't break through.